Good morning, everybody. Today we are at Thia's school. It's Christmas morning and we've brought some presents for the kids. Thia and I wanted to get them something. A lot of these kids are extremely poor and they don't have anything, and we thought it'd be very nice to have them all fixed up for Christmas. Here's a cutie right here. Isn't she cute? So this ought to be a fun morning. I'm going to do just a short video and we're going to see how the kids like the toys that we brought. So I'll talk to you again in a few minutes. Hey everybody, Rick here with Rick's Adventures. We made it to the school for the kids' Christmas. It's Christmas morning. The video's out a little late because it takes a little time to edit. As you can see, she's gathering all the kids around. Last year, I had brought some Christmas candy for the kids, and they really just were amazed by it because Thia was explaining it came from halfway around the world to them. So this year, we decided that we would try to do a little something extra for the kids. A lot of these kids are very, very poor children. They're rich in how their family is and their culture, teaches them to respect each other. But as far as money goes, they just don't have a lot, you guys. And we don't realize how fortunate we are in the United States or in other countries until you come someplace like this and you see in these farming communities. This is in the area of Khok Sila Thailand, out in the northeast region. Almost all these people are farmers. They work extremely hard and diligently to just make a living and to support their families. Their kids are taught to be very respectful. As you can see, they're all lined up this age and they're waiting to see what all the head teacher has to say. And when I say head teacher, it's because Thia's over this school and helps with many others in setting up curriculums, because she's considered high-ranking as far as the government goes, and teachers are very well respected in Thailand. And so it's kind of a military type ranking, in my opinion, the way they dress and the way they're treated rank-wise, and she's up there on the scale. So she tries to come up with new and innovative things to not only keep the kids entertained, but to do something good for them, and to have her other teachers that work for her. Like at this school, you see on the left side with the dark hair is Pepsi. She's wearing kind of a tan-colored shirt, and wearing white in the background is Lek. That's another teacher that works there at the school. Super nice girls and very good with the kids. This year we decided, instead of just candy, that I wanted to get some toys for the kids. This was very inexpensive. Thia and I went to a local store called a DIY store, and we found these little crocodiles that Thia said she knew the kids would like. You pull a string on them, you can see she demonstrated. They run across the floor and they have a light on the back. Well, they get very fascinated by this quickly whenever she was showing them. And she's explaining to them now that this is for Christmas, and that I wanted to do this for Christmas and she wanted to do this, and that we wanted them to experience what it was like to get something on Christmas morning. So she's telling them how we've got the candy that came from the United States, and how then we went and got these other toys for them, and that she's talking about different things like Santa Claus and just general things you would to kids about Christmas, and showing them what it is. And as you'll see here in a few minutes, they're all starting to get a little antsy wanting to get their toys. And so she's going to get them all out and get ready. And what Thia will do was, respect with children in Thailand is always a really, really big thing. So she's explaining the process and what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And what she'll do is she will have the children line up, and the other teachers will help. They'll have so many get in line at a time, and they're going to come up and she's going to give them a couple pieces of candy and give them their toy. And then before they receive that, they have to formally address her as the adult in the room and the teacher. So she'll make them come up and they'll have to say the Swadika or Swadika to them, depending on if they're male or female. The formal greeting to an older adult. And then she will give that to them, their gift and their candy, and then they'll go back, and then of course you'll see later on here they get to play and just enjoy them. It's just kind of a fun day instead of a teaching day, and in a way I really shouldn't say that, because she is teaching them about Christmas and how to be polite and thankful if you get something. And she wants to be sure that, everybody is acknowledged and that everybody gets something, that everybody's polite. And you can see there they're bowing their heads and they're giving thanks for what they're getting. And here the process will begin. There's Lek, the other teacher. She wants to come up and get some pictures and help do all this. I went over and got a chair because I'm old and I wanted some place to sit instead of on the floor. And we're going to get ready and hand these out to some of the kids. So here we are. Lek wanted to get some pictures for the parents and for the school, because we wanted to approve all this through her school and them to see exactly what we were doing. And so they're laying out everything out. They're going to get pictures of it. And here in just a little bit, right before we start, here we go. They decided we were going to get a really nice Christmas picture with all of us, which I thought was very, very cool. And I will snap it and cut it to the screen here in just a second so you can see it. Here she's getting everybody together. And I'm going to cut here and show you the results of it. I'm really proud of that photo, and I thought it turned out great. I'm going to get some of them printed up and make them out for like cards for New Year's or Christmas next year to send out. Here we are with Thiya. They're having the students line up, and you can see she's giving them out their little crocodile toy. And Candy, see how she has them. They have to say "cop" and see the smile. They get their smile to show they appreciate. They are absolutely adorable, you guys. And here in just a little bit, you'll see they get more and more excited. There's a couple of these little boys in here that just tickle me to death when they come up, the expressions on their face. That's Pepsi helping take the students through. They all show they're grateful. They get their candy. And Lek's taking photos so that she can have them for the school and for other people and the parents. And these parents, it amazes me whenever I'm out here. I see these farm people, and they take such good care of their kids. You can see they're all dressed for Christmas. They want them to understand Christmas, even though the majority of everybody, I believe it's about 97%, are Buddhist in this country. But they want them to understand Christianity, because they believe there's a tie between Buddhism and Christianity. And that was one of Thiya's favorite little students. That little girl clings to her all the time when she comes in. The parents, though poor, you can see that they will work very hard and they'll make sure their kids are clean, their kids are dressed. They try to have them enjoy being a kid, dressing them up in Christmas outfits or Spider-Man, whatever may be popular. I absolutely love how they're taught this respect, and it shows them that, just how to be appreciative, which I guess I keep stressing this because I see so many kids that are just absolute brats in the USA at times. That little boy is very funny. See, he was so anxious to get it, he bowed, but he forgot to say thank you. Yeah, it was just awesome, you guys. I really liked seeing them do this. Here in a few minutes, this won't be a real long video because I know it could get boring going through all of it, but I'll let you see once they got settled down, they give them their toy, they make sure they all go and they sit down. She makes sure that they're all behaving correctly. Some of the students weren't there, some were sick or didn't show, so we had some toys left over, but you can see we're saving all that, and the leftover candy is, if any other kids come in or on another day, we don't want them to feel left out. So we made sure we had adequate for the students at this particular facility. And here I'm going to go through and maybe fast forward a little bit, drop in a clip so you can see the kids playing with it. As I said, it'd be a pretty short video this time. I just wanted you to see what it was like in Thailand and what it was like to do something for these kids. Well, guys, it was a hit. The kids really enjoyed their toys. They loved the candy. As you can see, there's crocodiles and kids going all over the place. I think this is super awesome. They get to have a day off from studies and just have some fun. I remember how exciting this was when I was just a kid in school, and we had, Christmas plays and, different activities or days off or days at the park. So I know for them, especially here, this would be extremely exciting because they don't get this opportunity or they don't get these kind of things given to them very often at all, if at all. So I know it was really good for them and they enjoyed it. So guys, I want to open up some kind of an account. You guys give me comments, ideas if you made it this far through the video. I want to do something where 100% of anything that's donated, I want to try to match that donation. And whenever I do, I want it to go, like I said, 100% to these schools and to get these kids supplies and extra things that they're on a very limited budget at times, Thiya told me, on the school system. So I want to get them some things that they'd really be helpful for them in their education, give them a chance to move forward in life. So this is Rick. Give me your ideas. Merry Christmas all. I appreciate everything you do. Thanks a lot and see you soon.